another hella random video. All my books are packed at the moment because we're renovating the house, so I don't have access to them, so I can make more actual book related content, like stuff that you find in books and book genres and stuff like that. So instead, I'm just gonna bore you again with one of my super random videos. This is the randomest of them all because these are actual random bookish thoughts that I have. They have no rhyme or reason whatsoever. They're just stuff that goes through my head. Sometimes I cannot actually fit in a theme video. So without further ado, these are my random bookish thoughts. Got me some tea here. It's very hot. I hate open-ended books. I just cannot see the appeal of having a book not properly finished. I know that writers sometimes want the reader to imagine how the book ended because in that way they can make their own fairy tale ending. I want closure. I want to know. I don't want to read fan fiction for me to know. I just want to know. You know that feeling of just settling down with some tea and a book and maybe some snacks and just cozying up in bed or wherever you want to. That's one of the best feelings in the world. Actual best feelings ever. I really, really hate when authors write the same book from a different character's perspective. If you wanted to do that, you could have done it from the beginning and just have double point of view, one for one character, one for the other. Don't ask me to give up my money for the same book written from a different character's perspective. Like, I know what's gonna happen. I'm not that interested in the internal monologue or whatever. Please stop doing it. I have made my peace with the fact that one of these days my TBR pile will fall down on me and kill me. The risks in the life of a bookworm. It genuinely really saddens me to know that after I'm no longer a person alive, there will be so many books written that I will not get to experience. Like, so many stories and so many amazing characters that I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna love. I won't be around to find out about them. Unless I'm a ghost. You know, I really want ghosts to be like a thing so I can haunt. I don't want to haunt people. I want to haunt libraries and just read all the books. Can we do that? Who do I have to bribe to make this happen? I really, really admire the people who write on their books or decorate them or annotate their books because I just cannot bring myself to do that. I cannot write on my books. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin them. I'm scared if I draw on them because I can't draw to save my life, so I cannot actually decorate my books in a fancy, uber awesome way that I've seen people do recently. Oh well, what can you do? Whenever I hear about movie adaptations, I'm like 50% super happy and excited and pumped, and then the other 50% is just utter despair and anxiety because they're gonna ruin it. I'm always like 90% sure that they're gonna ruin the book. They can strike gold. I mean, there have been adaptations which have been freaking amazing, but then you have Percy Jackson. We do not talk about Percy Jackson. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, I end up blogging about books on Tumblr than actually reading the books. And I want to scream at myself for my priorities. It never happens. And then I complain about not having time to read. It's people who always keep their bookshelves organized, like all the time. They must have superpowers of some sort because you cannot do that. How do you do that? How? What demon did you make a deal with? These were my random bookish thoughts for the day. I might do this sort of thing in the future, especially when I'm, not inspired or anything. I guess I'm not just into, I'm into booktube, but I'm also a little bit illusioned is probably the wrong term. I don't even know if it's a word in English. I'm just not into the things that I put out. I have the feeling that they're not that great. And that actually reflects in a lot of things. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Remember, books for the soul, cookies for the tongue. Bye everyone!